But we're gonna change that here on YouTube, okay? I know it gets a little boring out here in the streets, but I'm here to stay for happy hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then you got me live on Fridays. I was like Saturdays, Fridays. And then I'm going to be dropping little short videos here and there. Like I just dropped a video today on Ariana Grande's Codependent Ass, okay? I hope y'all was able to check that out because it was funny as hell. A lot of people got any feelings behind that shit, but you know me, I don't give a fuck. Cuss my ass out anyway, not that I'm going to give a damn. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all like my glasses? Y'all know I am blind as hell, okay? And I was reading last week and I was squinting like this for these happy hours. I was like, and I got my glasses on today, okay? I paid enough money for these. I need to start wearing them. You know, a bitch is just in denial about being blind. All right, so are we ready? Do you know what happy hour is about? If it's your first time here, welcome, winos, okay? Happy hour is all about you. No celebrity commentary whatsoever, okay? You guys send me in your questions. Thank you so much for trusting me with such sensitive information. I'm humbled, okay? And I give you my most raw, sincerest answer, okay, to your situation. Remember, I'm not there. I'm only giving my opinion as I do on celebrity commentary because I'm not there. I just kind of, I'm on the outside looking in, and then I kind of see what's going on with bits and pieces that are out there. I pull it together for you, and hopefully I can offer you some insight right here, okay? And so can the winos in the comments, okay? I see y'all over there. Whew, already hot and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because I be yelling. It's no different than a comedian being on television. I mean, yeah, on television, on stage, they sweating like a motherfucker, okay? It's the same shit. I'm performing, okay? I gotta make sure y'all are entertained. All right, and don't be talking about I look pregnant. I'm not. My titties is just big, and anybody that has big titties knows that they titties sit on their stomach, okay? So I don't have no flat stomach. I have a little fupa. Y'all know what the hell that is, so don't be talking about I'm pregnant and shit. I ain't pregnant yet. I got my damn wine. I hope you got your wine. Hit the motherfucking wine glass. Y'all can't see Teddy? Oh, shit. Teddy detoxing. Teddy detoxing. I forgot. We took the wine bottle away. We took the hat away. He is trying to purify himself for this segment, okay? Because he want to be on his best behavior, too. Let me go ahead and pull up this wine, okay? And, of course, at the end of the segment, I'll tell you exactly what I'm drinking and what this wine goes good with and where you can get it. You can always get it through me, okay? I put the link right below, and if they sold out, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, okay? Let's go ahead and get started with this happy hour. I know y'all been waiting all day for that. I appreciate your time. And I do want to say this before I get started real quick. Y'all know I talk too damn much, okay? I don't know if I've really taken the time to thank you guys. Like, I'm working behind the scenes with my team. We're trying to figure out some ways that we can just give back, okay, to y'all, the subscribers. All right, and it's probably going to be after we're done with Michael. We got some fundraisers in place for Hurricane Michael. If you don't know, my whole family is scattered. I'm paying for hotels here, there, sending money here, there, trying to get everybody situated. And I'm actually looking for a house to kind of house all my family members in until they can get on their feet. So we got a lot of stuff going on. I have partnered with some other friends that are from Panama City as well and from Mexico Beach area. And we put together like a clothing drive, Amazon site, as well as a GoFundMe to kind of help with that. And so I just want to sincerely thank you guys just for allowing me to be here. I don't think I've really ever said that. And I probably said it, you know, when I hit the 100,000 or when I hit the 200,000 mark. And y'all don't understand how humbling this is. And I don't take my position for granted whatsoever. Now, I make sure that I am the same person I was when I started this channel. Very sarcastic, very pretty much real, giving my opinion on situations. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed is honestly my confidence, because before when I started this channel, I wasn't that confident. I was just putting shit out, hoping it would take off, and boom, you guys made it happen. So I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm just not thankful for all of this, and that's why I have been bringing y'all content consistently, working my ass off to make sure that all of us are sipping wine together. So if I haven't personally thanked you, whether you're an original wino or a new wino, I personally want to thank you, my team and I, Kia, Delaray, my husband, my agency, Nicole and Richard, everybody, okay? So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be on your phone, in your living room, for taking my loud ass and trusting me with this shit, okay? And so that's why this segment is specifically catered to y'all, and y'all are gonna get it twice a week since it's your channel, okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays, all right, for an hour. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me take my first sip of wine. I hope you are ready, okay? So hit the wine glass. Thank you, winos. Okay, now, Woo, it's good. Good. All right, so first question of the night. I'm gonna start with the longest because it's gonna take the most energy. Okay, I have 4 questions here sent in by the viewers. Every single viewer tonight will remain anonymous, okay? But I will read the situation. I do expect you to give your opinion over here in the comments, okay? Be nice and offer some constructive criticism. There's no sense in speaking on a situation if you ain't trying to help. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the comments down and let y'all do y'all thing. Let me go ahead and get to reading, all right? She titled this Misery. I pray you read this and help me, Tasha. Okay? She says, hi, Tasha. My name is Vicky. I've been watching your videos and I've decided to send you an email for some questions, okay? She says, my life is a total mess. I won't go into everything because it's just way too much. I'm 46 years old and I've been married for 18 years, okay? Give or take a few years. He changed when he joined the Masons. Not long after that, he left me, okay? He had a son when we met. We had a son before we got married and a son while we were married, okay? I was pregnant when he started seeing this woman. Okay, got her pregnant too. He deserted me and my 2 boys. Skipped ahead to 4 years later and he begged me to come back, all right? This is the longest question, that's why I'm getting it out of the way. I hope you're able to follow me here, okay? Now, skip ahead to 4 years later and he begged me to come back. I left him because I needed help raising my children, okay? My parents stepped up and filled in. They're amazing. Shout out to your parents for helping you do that, okay? I was never happy with him back in our life. I fell in love with someone else. It was a secret love, though. Not too many people knew about us, okay? I had a house, a 2-bedroom house that I lost because I couldn't pay the mortgage. My boys and I moved into the basement of my parents' house, lived there 10 years. My amazing father, helped me often with money for various things, okay? When I moved out, I got an apartment. He was not supposed to come. I wanted a divorce and he knew it, Tasha. We hadn't had a marriage in years. His junk, meaning his penis, stopped working years ago because of his diabetes. I got tired of getting aroused only to be let down because he couldn't stay hard. Yes, we got the pills, but it just wasn't interesting anymore because of the countless letdowns. He could perform oral sex. The problem there is I need my whole field back up afterward. Okay, girl, okay, I hear you. I hear you, whole being filled. Hashtag whole need to be filled after the head, okay? No sex in 2 years with him, Tasha. My husband will suck the life out of someone living off of them. When I took him back, he moved into the basement, and my father said he would have to pay rent, of course. However, he had this dumbass job making no money. He couldn't support his family off of the money he made. He was constantly lying to my father about not paying rent, okay? My father would get fed up and yell at us about it all the time. I had a job. I was making decent money. I paid for everything. My dad didn't pay for the boys, okay? This is what she's reading. I'm trying to make it make sense, all right? Just a little bit more reading, and then we're going to get to the answer. I hope you're following this. Hit the wine glass. She's spilling every goddamn thing. Then, Tasha, now this man has uncontrolled diabetes, okay? I work as an MA for 20 plus years. I could do everything in that office from the front desk to drawing blood. I was awesome at my job. I would tell my husband about people coming in 1 week with their limbs, with their limbs, and return a couple of weeks later missing something. Before I left my parents' house, he lost all 3 of his toes, okay? Still, he never took care of himself. I finally got him to move out in December. It had been a year, okay? Instead of finding some place to live, he brought a truck and claimed he was living in it, all right? Still not taking care of himself. He needed to have his foot removed. Then they said he needed his leg up to the knee removed, okay? Damn, he got to get everything cut. The 3 toes, now the leg up to the knee. People got to take care of themselves. I'm telling you, I know firsthand because my auntie who raised me suffered from this shit, all right? Let me keep reading. Guess where he came to live after he got his leg cut off? He needed to have, hold on. Okay. Guess where he came to live? Shaking my head. It was my big heart that let him recover here. Of course he came back, all right? He was released January 1st, 2018, all right? New Year's Day. Damn, that's a hell of a way to start off your year. Since then, he hasn't been bringing in any money. I've been on disability since May of 2015. I have been sick since I was 18. That sickness caused other problems within me. It finally took me down. I fought through long hospital stays, surgeries, losing my blood and everything, okay? What I get paid is not a lot, but I can pay my rent, put the food in the house, food stamps, no shame in my game. My boys are 22 and 15. My oldest went to Job Corps and learned mechanics. They are huge boys. I'm a huge woman, 5'10", I guess pounds in the 200s. I don't know what she's trying to say there, okay? Anyway, I can support them and nickel and dime my utilities, but I'm sinking fast, and somehow these people keep denying his disability. Okay, I'm going to lose every fucking thing just to take care of him. My boys stay at my parents' now. I have quite a few things cut off. And he's been staying up in here in my bedroom, living like a damn king, Tasha. I moved into my living room since January. I refused to sleep next to him. Everybody running around taking care of him, still not taking care of himself. He lies to the doctors and nurses. Shit, he lies to everyone so much it's ridiculous. Recovering from the amputation. He got a boil between his balls, Tasha. Shit. Let me drink some wine. I gotta pour the whole glass. He got a boil between his balls and the butthole, I think. She telling all the goddamn business. All the business. We almost done. Okay. He's got a boil between his balls and the butthole, I think. Anyway, it turned into a life or death situation. Okay? He had to have his testicles opened and cleaned out all of the gangrene. I was sitting here with my cable off and my phone off. My cell phone cut off. He is on the plan. I can't remember him paying a bill for his phone. I wanted to know if I should start a GoFundMe for us because he keeps getting denied. I have no idea. His case is a fucking no-brainer. I guess she's talking about, why they keep, she doesn't understand why the state keeps denying him. Damn, Nat coming for that wine. Shit. She doesn't understand why the state keeps denying him disability when he has diabetes, okay? So I guess that's what she's trying to imply here. Okay. Sorry for the graphic photos. She sent me photos. Just proving to you that the shit is real, and this only scratches the surface in my life. I think about taking a bunch of sleeping pills every day, okay? This came in from Vicky. I hope you were able to understand it. It's the longest question of the night. I told the readers they got to condense it because I know they need advice, and if it's this long, y'all need to go ahead and give me a call on my tip line, 404-382-8865. Leave a message saying that you want to be a part of Happy Hour, and we'll make you anonymous even though your voice will be recorded, okay? Let me pull up these comments, see what the hell y'all talking about over here. I know, somebody said go fund his she gave me. Now, I do want to describe the pictures that she gave me. I cannot show them here. YouTube will take down the video. She basically sent me a picture, and I'm trying to describe this. I hope you're not eating right now. Please put your food down if you're eating. She sent me a picture of his penis, and on the top, it's dry, and it's like, hold on. Hold on. I got the pictures right here because I printed them, but I'm not going to show. I just want to make sure I describe this. She sent me a picture of his penis, his foot, the boil on his penis. Okay, yeah. So his penis, it looks uncircumcised, okay, here on this picture. And all that excess skin, he got a boil on it, but it's like infected. And when you have an infection and you have no blood flow down there, there's no way that, any type of sores or scabs or cuts and bruises can heal. This is something that happens in people with severe diabetes. And so she sent me a picture of his penis here. It's done. It don't work no more, okay? You guys got to understand, especially men, if you want to go out here and eat the way that you want to eat, drink all this beer, not in moderation, you don't want to take care of yourself. This is what happens. The first place the blood stops flowing is the penis. All right? And then you got a woman that don't want to be fed up with you, and then we get these emails like this. Okay? So I'm talking to all the guys out here who like their chicken wings and french fries and beer. All right? Then she sent me a picture of his foot. All of his toenails are rotten. His toes are rotten. I guess this is the foot that hasn't been cut off yet, but it's completely decayed. It's decayed. Okay? This isn't diabetes, all right? I'm very serious about this. I had an aunt. They just kept chopping. They started with 1 toe, 3 toes, 5 toes. They kept chopping, okay, until they couldn't chop no more. And then her wounds wouldn't heal because her circulation had stopped, all because of her diet, all right? And then she sent me a picture of the limb here that's like completely severed. And it's cut off, but even though it's severed, it's still dead. So they have to keep cutting. All right? So I couldn't imagine what she's going through, being that she's older, she's raised her kids, she's dedicated her entire life to really helping him and loving him for who he was, even though he dogged her out. She's having to nurse him back to health when none of the other hoes that he went out fucking, or all the Mason guys that he left her for because of his beliefs, and I'm sure the reason he left is because her thought process wasn't the same. So he said, fuck it, I can't be with you. Masons are very controlling, okay? I don't know specifics about that organization, but I know that they have their way of thinking, and that's it, okay? So I just couldn't imagine what she was going through. The outside babies, him not wanting to be responsible, him wanting to lay up with anybody and make babies and everything. And now here she is. She's been raising these kids with the help of her parents, thank goodness, okay? Because he wants to go out, and then she lets him back in primarily, probably because she wants her children to know their father. A lot of women do this. Okay, but I have 2 suggestions for this, okay? If you were vindictive, I'm not telling you to do this, okay? I'm just saying, if you were a vindictive bitch, like me, and this nigga done me wrong, dogged me out, made babies on me, and now this motherfucker got the nerve to have me cleaning up his sores on his penis that don't work, that he used on other hoes, but want me to help him. See, this is why men, you gotta do right by women, okay? You gotta do right. Same thing goes for women too. You gotta do right by men, okay? Because when that karma hit your ass, and the person you dogged out is a motherfucker that has to clean your dirty ass, I'm telling you, it's gonna eat you alive. Now this man is probably laying up, wondering what the fuck he's gonna do. So this is what I came up with, okay? There's 2 vindictive things that she can do to come out on top. First one is, if I were her in this situation, being that I got to help myself, I got medical problems, my shit is being cut off, I'm having to take care of him, take care of myself, I would wait until he got checked into the hospital again. This is what I would do. Real talk. Coming from the inside, I would wait until he got checked into the hospital again. Then I would take my ass down to the court, get the wherever you got to get the money from, okay, to file a divorce. Half of my $200 to file a divorce, okay? And then when they called you to come get his ass, he is no longer your responsibility at all, okay? So if they call you, oh, your husband needs to be checked out, I'm no longer his wife. We are currently going through a divorce. You need to call somebody else. He is no longer your responsibility. That's what I would do if you just want to peacefully just move on. Get rid of this situation. That way his ass ain't got to come back to your apartment. You can walk around, bring in other men if you want to. Get your life, okay? Get as much dick as you want safely. Because older women can catch HIV too. Don't get it wrong. Older men think they ain't got to use protection. And they out here fucking all these young girls they meeting on Tinder. So yes, you got to use protection. But yes, have you some fun. Make up for all the lost time that you gave to your kids and this taking back this man and taking care of him. The second vindictive thing you can do, if you were me, if you were a bitch, because I'm a bitch, try me like that. You go out here, you making babies, you come back with a motherfucking boil on your dick, bitch, and that shit don't work no more. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to happily nurse his ass. But I'm going to take out the biggest motherfucking life insurance policy ever, okay? Because truth be told, I'm just saying if it was me, there's only so much that they can cut, goddammit, okay? And so when his ass kicked the bucket and we still married, all of the motherfucking heartache that he caused me, bitch, is paid for, okay? I would even ask your parents to come and help you with the shit. That way you know that you about to get a motherfucking payout, okay? So I understand it's stressful now, but you got to invest in order to make a profit. Some businesses, when they invest, you know, just like me, when I invested in the channel, I was making shit, okay? But I knew that it was potential, okay? So that's what you got to do. That's if you were me. So I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you what I would do because this is a very sensitive situation. So I pray that you do. This is all that I have for you in this situation because I just couldn't imagine being in this situation. This motherfucker took me through all this shit. That's the shit that I would do. I can only imagine that it's only so far that they can cut. Okay? And I had a friend that did this. Let me tell you something. I had a very close friend. And she know I was going to tell her business because I told her the other day. She said, please, Tasha, don't do that. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay? She made a mistake of doing this with a man. He wasn't married to her. She met him on Facebook. Matter of fact, we got a Facebook meeting coming up now in these damn questions. I'm going to get in her ass too. Okay? She met the man on Facebook. He, you know, was able to write the right words. Probably went to find poetries online to send them to her. Who knows, okay? I don't know. She was able to get him. He was able to get her to fall in love over the internet. And then she drove her ass down there when he said he wanted to move in with her and went and got him. Okay? But when she picked him up, she was in love, but she was still shocked at the fact that this motherfucker had like a tumor on his leg to the point, but she didn't know this at the time. She thought his dick was working. Okay, she drove her ass on down to Valdosta, picked him up, brought him back down here to Atlanta. All right, true motherfucking story. True story. And she saw that he was in a wheelchair, but he could still walk with a walker, but his leg was giant. And she was like, what's wrong? He was like, oh, I just got a little lymphedema. So she was like, you sure? He was like, yeah. She was like, okay, well, baby, come on. Get him in the car. Brought him back, a few of his things. He didn't let her check the phone. He laying up in the bed all day. Next thing you know, he's like, hey, this is getting worse. My leg is getting worse. I need to go see a doctor. So she ended up taking him to, what was it, Emory here in Atlanta? And find out that this motherfucker had cancer and was diagnosed 2 years ago and ignored it. Not only did he have cancer in his leg, but he had diabetes. And also, on top of the diabetes, the cancer had spread to his dick. So it couldn't work. So she had this man living in her house, not married, not paying bills because he couldn't work. She taking him back and forth to the doctor, never had sex with him. All he would do was lean over because the leg was so big. So she would have to come over to the side where he can move over just so he can, help her masturbate because that's the only way that he can get off. I'm not fucking lying here, y'all. True motherfucking story, okay? I wish I was making this shit up. Now, not only did, he kind of help her to get off, but sooner or later his health declined. He wouldn't let her use the cell phone. Her lights was getting cut off and shit. She got 3 kids in the apartment, and she really loving this dude, and he just telling her everything. And I go over there, and I'm looking at this motherfucker like, I'm in the room, the bandages everywhere. They got the toilet right there because he can't walk to the toilet and shit. Toilet right beside the bed. And I'm looking at her. I'm looking at him. You know me. I told that bitch, I said, Adrian, I don't know where you got to dump this motherfucker, but you need to dump his ass, okay? Because this is not what you signed up for. I get it. He baited you. I get it. He baited your ass. into this situation, but no. Okay, this is not what you signed up for. You got 3 kids. No. So, long story short, okay, he ends up getting admitted into the hospital for the last time. And they said, listen, there's nothing more we can do for him. He didn't have no medical insurance, nothing. Okay? He said, well, I need you to go pick up my things from this address. Because they were either going to put him in hospice or he had a choice to go home. Of course, he said, I don't want to go to hospice. I want to go home. I want to die beside you. So she let his ass come to the house. Okay? And so she ended up driving all the way down to Valdosta, met the person that he said meet, found out that was his motherfucking wife that put his ass out and said that she ended up marrying him because she thought nothing went wrong with him. She met him online too. Okay? I'm going to get to these other questions. She met him online too, but when she found out that he was sick, she said, nah, motherfucker, you using me. And you can go. So that's when he got online to find my friend, moved in with her, and Adrian was like, oh my God, like, he's married. I can't believe he's married. Like, how did you not know? You didn't ask. So listen, he ends up kicking the bucket 2 weeks later because his kidney shut down. You know, he diabetic, all kind of shit. On the couch. Well, cell phone ringing. The whole time his ass been dying, he entertaining another hoe on the phone. So she picks up the phone because his phone ringing. She's like, baby, are you still there? She said, baby, who the hell is this? True motherfucking story. So here's what I'm going to tell. Here's what I'm about to say. Y'all have got to get smarter with the decisions that you make when you choose to fuck with people, okay? If they're going to fuck you over, they do not deserve your time, especially at your precious years. Both of these women, my friend and this woman here, are older women, okay? They've lived their lives. Why should they have to give back to a motherfucker that took from them in their prime, in their younger years? Years that they could have been spent getting to know somebody else. No, fuck that. No. So I'm here to tell you, this shit is real. Y'all need to be careful about the motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers decide to meet online and sleep with and forgive. Because I'm serious, this shit happens. And this is what made me think of this, and this is why I chose this story. I said, no, I gotta tell this story. So if I were her, being that my friend found out not only did he had a wife that put his ass out, he had 2 other women he was entertaining online, including her, and couldn't fuck or pay nobody bills, okay? Nobody. Couldn't even pay his hospital bills. This woman taking off work to go up to the hospital to nurse his ass, to help him wipe his ass. No, fuck that. No. Okay? So, yeah, that's why I said if I was a vindictive bitch, which I am, this is what I would do. I would go call anybody. I don't know if somebody's in her family is in the military. Call USAA. Call anybody. Get a life insurance policy on his ass. Nurse him until his ass is in the ground. Cremate him. Actually, I wouldn't even put him in the ground. Cremate his ass because you can't bury a half body. And spend that motherfucking money. Now. Y'all don't know who she is, so shit, she'll be all right. I don't give a shit. Y'all ain't got no pictures of my friend, but she knows. She watched this motherfucking channel. So listen, I don't give a shit. Stories is stories. I tell my shit too. Everybody off limits on this. Moving on, next goddamn class. Let me see what the hell y'all talking about. Listen, y'all better hit the motherfucking podcast. We just getting started, bitch. We just getting started. Okay? Speaking of this other Facebook situation, since we meet motherfuckers online, here go the other one. Okay? Next question. Happy hour story. Does he deserve another chance, Tasha? Okay? They titling this shit, not me. They titling this shit, okay? Hi, Tasha. First, I want to tell you that you are such an inspiration, okay, to me. I also have love for wine, and I am the go-to with my friends at work on how to pick wines for any occasion. I enjoy your channel and all your content, okay? So, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm hot. That last story got my ass. That's why I wanted to save the longest story in the beginning so I can give it my best energy. But I'm going to give everybody my energy, okay? Let me keep reading. My story is a little long. No, it's not. 2 paragraphs. I love it, girl. I have been separated separated from my husband. I hope this is the right one. Hold on for a second. No, that's not the right one. Shit. Is it? No. Let me get my phone, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Okay. I'm reading the wrong question, but I'm going to read these too. But I want to continue since we meeting people online. So hold on real quick for me. Real quick. All right. So Hold on. Y'all better be hitting the wine glass. Y'all better be following this. Okay, here we go. Okay. She says, hey, Tasha girl, I love your content so much. You are real and a straight shooter, okay? I'm pretty sure after reading my story in question, you're gonna let me have it. Please be gentle, LOL. I would like to also remain anonymous. You're anonymous, but she knows that I'm reading this question, okay? She goes, Tasha, I dated this guy back in high school. I was 16 and he was 23. She was 16 and he was 23. Okay. This was my first love. We talked about having kids, being a family, and so forth and so on. We broke up 3 years later because he decided that it was unfair to leave his previous girlfriend as a single mom. Okay, I'll give him that part. All right? Fast forward 14 years later, he reached out to me on Facebook. For the past 3 years, we have been in communication and all the old feelings started to come back, okay? Only problem is that he is married to the same ex we originally broke up due to her, okay? I know this sounds crazy, however, I'm typically good at seeing the writing on the wall. So to speak early, and with this, there is a real connection. I truly love him and I want him in my life. I'm not sure what to do. We haven't been physical yet. It's heading down that path. I know this situation is not the most ideal, but I don't want to imagine not being in his life, okay? What are your thoughts? Am I being foolish? Am I wasting my time? Thanks in advance for your help, okay? Did y'all hear that? Let me go over here to the comments. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry y'all can't see Teddy. Damn, let me pour me some more wine before I answer her question here. So did you hear that? So years ago they dated, she was 16 and he was 23. All right, look at you. All right, R. Kelly fucking you. All right, go girl. Go ahead, get you some R. Kelly dick. All right, them older niggas fucking them young girls because they think that they're not mentally developed and they can run in you raw. Tell you anything you motherfucking want to hear because you think that they got their shit together because they older and out of high school. It's just more enticing, okay? You see somebody with experience, a little bit more game, you think you in love, all right? Now, you still think you in love because you in communication with the prisoner. This is no different when you have a 3-year relationship with somebody who can't see you because he's still currently married to somebody or locked up, but y'all are talking on Facebook. That's a prison relationship. Meaning, when you do get to see him and he moves in, you gonna see some shit that you didn't see while he was typing the shit that he was telling you to get your ass hooked as a backup, all right? Now, I do believe you probably do have some feelings for him. Infatuation, all right? I mean, you were young. You were 16. He was 23. He needed his motherfucking ass whooped, period. Let me find out my daughter fucking with somebody. I'm telling you, that motherfucker going under the jail. You think this is a relationship, but let me tell you what you're feeling. It's like when you're sitting in a car or in your house and you're by yourself and you maybe play an old Jodeci song, an old Jagged Edge song. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. And you remember this song came out during a time where you was in love. At that time, that was years ago. But shit is different now, okay? The love songs are now being sung about putting dick up in your ass, okay? It's very different. The times have changed. Now, I just don't want you to be stupid falling for the man who took you through that shit when you was young, dumb, and naive, so yeah, you fell for it, and yes, he was gonna go be with his baby mama, which I think that was a stand-up thing for him to do. But at the same time, he had no no business fucking no young girl like you, taking advantage of you. And he's taking advantage of you now. You just can't see it because it's all online. You're not living with this person. You're not able to see his ass in the morning and what it's like living with him. And fact is, if he did her this way twice, his baby mama, for you, what makes you think he ain't gonna do you the same goddamn way this time? Now, I know y'all been talking for 3 years, but like I said, that's a prison relationship. Because y'all ain't had sex. I'm sure if you would have saw him, or he was able to afford to come see you, you probably would have gave him some ass. But obviously, for some reasons, maybe he's at a point in his life he ain't got no motherfucking money. He can't get to your ass. Or, as my aunt would say, rest her soul, the one I just talked about with diabetes, when a motherfucker love you, he gonna spend all his goddamn time with you, okay? He ain't gonna make up no reason not to see you. And the fact that he's still married and fucking with you on Facebook, what you think your life gonna be like when you move this motherfucker in? You think this shit gonna be roses? You think it's just gonna be in awe because he's able to fucking play with your head? But when you're able to see him physically, all that mind shit is gonna go away and you're gonna see the actions for what they are, okay? The same way he's doing her, sneaking behind her back, talking to you, he's gonna do you the same goddamn way. He's just waiting on another bitch to hook, line, and sink on Facebook, and unfortunately another bitch is gonna fall for it just like my friend did, okay? Now, so if you want to go ahead and go down that road and give up your precious years, possibly risk yourself for catching some shit because you don't know what in the fuck you're doing and how many other girls he's talking to. Okay? You don't see any of that shit. All you see is the Facebook conversations. But like I said, if he really loved you and wanted to be with you, his ass would be with you. And you better not motherfucking let him move in with your ass either. If that motherfucker got to come from your house, his house, another woman's house to your house, that ain't no goddamn man. That's a goddamn leech, okay? He is just waiting on his opportunity for her to kick him out, and he got your ass as the damn recovery center. So listen. Don't fall for it. I would tell my worst enemy, do not fall for this shit. I don't want to see anybody get done wrong like this, and this is just not even a heartbreak. This is a disaster waiting to fucking happen, and it's gonna fuck you up, okay? Because you fucking with the past. The past is a past for a reason. The past is not a part of the future because the shit didn't work when it was in the past. You were supposed to learn something from that situation, but you didn't. You still out here letting motherfuckers R. Kelly your ass. Brainwash your motherfucking ass, okay? So I'm gonna need you to leave the past where it's at, learn what it's at, and find a motherfucker right now that ain't got all this shit going on. I don't understand why women think that they got to take the goddamn baggage. You don't. You have options, girl. Please. And I know it's going to be hard to break it out because you got an online relationship on him. It's the same thing. It's an addiction to Facebook, addiction to social media. Shit, I go motherfucking crazy when my goddamn Instagram ain't working. But you need to log off sometime and detox and refocus and let that motherfucker leave his wife. And even when he leaves his wife, you think honestly it's going to work with you being the rebound pussy? Because that's exactly what you'll be. Then he's going to figure out, I don't want to be in a relationship. I want to fuck who I want to fuck. And you're going to be the bitch that he does wrong worse than his wife. Now, let me go over here to the questions. So stay if you want to. I know you'll be sending me an email, girl, don't let him move in. He don't work. All he does is stay on the computer all day. Well, he was doing that shit with his ex-wife. What you think? And my thing is, here's my thing. I tell people, listen, a lot of people like to argue with the exes, the ex-wives and shit. No, if my ex or my significant other got an ex, I'm gonna be that bitch best friend. You keep your motherfucking enemies closer because that hoe gonna tell you what this motherfucker is like. Okay? Period. She gonna let you know the real motherfucking deal. Everybody, all future baby mamas was trying to let Sierra know what the fuck was going on, but now she thought she had better pussy. Nope. Pussy is the same. You fall in love with somebody's spirit. That's why you'll see a fine motherfucker with an ugly motherfucker. Because you fall in love spiritually. You can't help who you fall in love for. Now, whew, let me get some water. Next glass. Hit the wine glass. I see y'all over here in the comments. Yeah, we got down keeping it real on this Tuesday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, please, here, live. Okay? Live. sure. Your questions, my answers, and I don't give a shit. I'm not holding nothing back, okay? I would tell y'all the same shit I would tell my daughter. Next question. This is a funny one. She wants to stay anonymous. I said, okay, girl. She says, I just wanted to say I love you, boo, and keep doing what you do. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to call her Mrs. Clive. All right? She kept it short. I like this. This is short and to the point. I just moved in with my boyfriend, Tasha, and found out his roommate was somebody I used to talk to. Me and him don't talk at all no more, and when I do see him in the apartment, we don't say nothing. She actually say none. We don't say none. He hardly here because he works and he's living his whole life, okay? And I guess you was one of his hoes. He out there living his whole life. And I only slept with his rude ass once and blocked him on everything after, even before I met my current man that I'm living with. The only time I really see them talk is about bills or a simple hey. So I don't think he said nothing to my boyfriend because we still happy as fuck and in love. But what do you think I should do? Say something or no? The fuckery on Tuesday. Goddamn. Okay. Y'all heard that shit? I hope so. Let me go over here to this comments. Let me see what the hell y'all talking about. Let me see. Before I read her ass. First of all, what are the odds of you moving in with a man and he has another man living there and you fucked both of them? What are the odds of that shit? How small is your town, goddammit? It must have been as small as my hometown. I couldn't date no goddamn body because my granddaddy had so many kids. I think my granddaddy had 30 kids. So, couldn't fuck nobody. Didn't want to fuck nobody. Okay? Couldn't do it. My ass had to move out the state. All right? I had like 2 relationships in Panama City. But what are the odds of that shit happening? And what are the odds, and I say that, what are the odds of you moving in with your boyfriend? This goddamn gnat is coming for this damn wine. God damn. Okay. Every time. Red wine, damn it. Got him. Goddamn motherfucker. I hope I did. He probably gonna come out of nowhere. But anyway, what are the odds of you moving in with a man that you're seeing and he has a roommate of a man that you're fucking? Which means, what do you think the odds are gonna be when your man who's living the whole life decides to tell probably his friends because they all in the same circle? And it's gonna come out, and when it comes out, it's probably gonna be purely humiliating that all of his friends knew that you fucked his friend except him. So the fact that you have just given this man your security, which means you're depending on him. You gotta be depending on him to move in with a motherfucker that has a roommate. What kind of shit is that? That's like worse than fucking somebody at his mama house. You don't fuck nobody at his mama house, okay? No, it's just certain shit you don't do. It's certain shit you don't do, okay? And if we're gonna fuck, I'm going to your house and you're gonna live alone, okay? That's how you know a man has his shit together. But the fact that this motherfucker got a roommate and probably only asked you to move in just so his bills are cheaper, I'm sure that you're splitting the rent 3 ways. What do you think is going to happen when his friends, his boy that's living the whole life that you blocked, he's just ain't figured out how to tell. But I'm sure he's had the conversation with one of their mutual friends on how to tell you or how to tell his friend, but the shit just ain't came out yet. So what are you gonna do when he finds out? Being that you're living with 2 men, grown-ass men, who probably have the capabilities of living by themselves, and if they don't have the capabilities of living by themselves, they shouldn't be asking a motherfucking woman to move in. And a woman shouldn't fucking move in. Your ass shouldn't have moved in with a motherfucker that's got a roommate. Unless it was a rental property. Now, if he had a house and had a basement underneath, made it to an in-law suite, he want to rent that out and charge $1,000, that's different. But the motherfucker splitting the $250 cable bill, internet bill, no. So, I would just ask that you move yourself, and I just talked about this today in my Ariana Grande video. Y'all need to check that out if you didn't. It was very deep. All right, I know y'all used to me doing urban commentary, but everybody is fair game on this channel. I'm covering everybody. Prince, every goddamn body. I mean, when I say Prince, no. Trump. Everybody. Anybody. Don't matter what race they from, culture. No matter the fuck shit. Everybody's getting covered here. Okay? So, check out the Ariana Grande video that I just did. I released it today. It's on the channel after we're done with this live. But I want to ask you this. You're in a codependent situation, meaning that you've moved in with somebody, you're depending on them. Now, if he finds out, do you think it's just going to be like a certain situation like, hey, baby, I'm sorry, but you got to go. I heard you fuck my friend. No. He's going to be so distraught and so hurt that this shit even went down because men don't like to share vagina like that. A real man that loves you does not like to know his pussy has been anywhere else but his. Okay, so he is going to blow the fuck up. The question is, how is he going to blow the fuck up? And when he does blow the fuck up, are you in a position to take care of yourself? Do you have a place to go? Because it's only a matter of time, and I guarantee you with almost anything in me, that goddamn gnat is bad. Goddamn motherfucker. I'm going to get that goddamn gnat. Are you in a position to transition yourself when he finds out? Not if, when. Because the best friend, the roommate, is going to fucking tell him. You think they talking about bills? For now. So if I were you, I would start making a transition plan. Because regardless whether you tell him or it comes from the roommate, your ass has got to go. Okay? You got to go. There ain't no love there. They don't love hoes. Especially women who have fucked their friends. They don't get down like that. Unless he's just a weak nigga. And he's got to be a weak nigga to be letting you move in and making you split the goddamn rent. Fuck that. No. So I want you to get yourself together. I want you to go ahead, find a girlfriend to move in with, somebody. Because this love that you think that you guys have, that shit ain't gonna be there in some time, okay? So I guarantee you, it's only a matter of when, not if. It's gonna motherfucking happen. It's gonna happen. And I guarantee you, that nigga wants you out of the house, the roommate. He's just trying to figure out how to get you the fuck out. Okay? Don't nobody want to live with no girl that he fucked and left alone. No. Okay? Next glass. Let me see what the hell y'all talking about in these comments. Somebody said she can stay at the Super 8 or the Motel 6. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy as hell. Okay. Send your happy hour questions to unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. Also, if you want to leave me a message because maybe you want your voice to be a part of the show, I have some people set up. One of my moderators is actually going to be a part of the show, Sean. Shout out to Sean. Okay, she's been very patient with me because we've been trying to get this live stream functionable so that you guys can call in because I'm working on doing a show that's going to be all about you guys. We're going to talk about controversial issues and you guys are just going to call in and all I'm going to do is moderate. Shit, I'm going to let y'all argue. I'm going to have two people on the screen from the comments, okay? Video shit. And y'all going to be talking about shit. I'm going to put a question out there and let y'all just argue. It's going to be funny as hell. So that's coming up too. Okay? Now, somebody said plug me in on that $50 cable. Easy. Get you some cable with AT&T or Comcast. Get you some internet, and then you just sign up for Sling TV. Shit. You ain't paying no more than $60. All right, next question. Somebody said apple cider vinegar for the gnats. Yeah, they coming out tonight. God damn it. Shit. Tasha. All right. I am a single mother with a 14-year-old son. This is a new question. His father is not in the picture. I want him to have use of a cell phone, but he uses a cell phone to watch porn. It's the same reason I don't give him access to the computer. He has used my work computer and phones to view porn, as well as my personal computer to the extent that the pop-up ads occur when I'm not using the internet, okay? We live with my lover, and I feel conflicted because we have a great sex life as discreetly as possible. My lover doesn't think it's an issue and doesn't mention it when he sees it. How can I make it stop? Okay, that was a very short and simple question. The answer is, first of all, you got a 14-year-old son, he needs a cell phone. All the shit that's happening today, I don't care if you got to get him a goddamn flip phone and the motherfucker needs a cell phone. All right? Period. I don't care if it's goddamn, whatever. 2, he has to use the computer. Doesn't he have homework? Okay, he's 14 years old. He's going through puberty, and he's going to play with himself. So give him porn so he won't be out here trying to pressure little girls to give him some ass. Let this man be fruitful. Now, I understand it's irritating because when you do watch porn, I used to watch porn a long time ago, that shit pop up, shut your computer down, okay? But he's a young man. This is what they go through, okay? Shit, I was watching Real Sex at damn, 10, 11 years old? Shit, I wait till my mama go to sleep. This is normal, and he's developing. And the fact that his father's not in the picture, let that little boy have his cell phone. Let him watch his computer. But this is what you got to do as a mama. You tell him you don't want to see that shit. He better not ever motherfucking disrespect you and let you find any goddamn thing on the shit. Now, you buy him his own computer, let him jack off all he want, but make sure he don't leave not one semen stain on them goddamn sheets. He better motherfucking clean up them tissues when he's done. In the lotion bottle, he better not try to let his friends use that lotion bottle after he's used the same hand, jacking off, trying to get that shit out of him. Let that little boy develop, especially if his father's not in the picture, okay? It's gonna come out. He's gonna wanna, he's gonna wanna let it out, okay? So I don't see anything wrong with him watching porn, long as he ain't watching no fuck shit. But you also need to talk to your son. You need to tell him about the type of things that he's doing, and you need to educate yourself on porn so that you can educate him on porn and have these uncomfortable conversations with him so that he doesn't get the wrong idea about it. The only reason he's watching it now is because he ain't getting no pussy. That's it. But we want him to wait. So I'm going to need you to give him that goddamn phone back and that computer back so he ain't out here fucking, and you need to talk to him, okay? That's all that I have for that. Let me go on to the question before I read the last question here. I said, let me go on to the question. That damn wine kicking in. I ain't had but damn 3 sips, y'all. Let me go on over here to the comments. See what the hell y'all talking about. But tell him he don't need to disrespect you. You don't need to see that shit. And that's his business. As long as you don't fucking find it, okay? I got a friend going through that right now. She finding her damn stepson shit everywhere. I'd be goddamn if I'm going in there to wash sheets and I find your shit, I'm gonna fucking break your neck. Fucking break your neck. You making me clean up that shit. You got me fucked up. No. Shout out, Sean. I see you in the comments, girl. Okay. Okay. Tasha, will I let my daughter watch porn at 14? No, but they're gonna do it anyway. She just better not ever let me see that shit. If I see that shit, that's like you bringing a little boy in my house or your son bringing a girl in the house and taking her upstairs to fuck. I'm going to kill your ass. I'm going to break your goddamn neck. Nigga, you're sleeping on the floor. I'm going to move you out of your bedroom into the living room floor so I can see your ass and everybody will see your ass going to sleep. Try me like that if you want to. These kids need to learn not to disrespect you. They're going to do shit. They're going to be teenagers. They're going to explore. But as long as they don't disrespect you or anybody else in the process, okay, like her son grabbing girls' asses, saying shit inappropriate. This is a time where you need to educate because if you don't, this nigga gonna go out here and do shit and get his ass in trouble. So, hell, she probably is watching it. She better not let me catch her. Better not goddamn let me catch her, okay? Exactly. You gotta educate yourself, parents. They're gonna find out. This Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you got social media stars putting up porn, putting up sex tapes on their social media. And they're thinking this shit is cute. You know what I'm saying? So you got to educate them and let them know that this little boy that's putting up shit on his social media to gain followers is fucking raw, prostitutes, and probably got AIDS, okay? And he's high. Next question. Hit the wine glass. Woo! Let me get some water. Okay, this is actually the last question. All right, if you want your question to be selected on Happy Hour, please email me unwinewithtashak@gmail.com or leave me a voicemail on my tip line 404-382-8865. Please, moderators, leave that in the comment section for me, okay? This wine is really kicking in. Goddamn. Okay. Let me see. Tasha, this is a kind of serious one. Okay, she goes, hi, Tasha. I want to tell you that you are such an inspiration to me. I also have love for wine and am the go-to with my friends at work. Okay, we talked about that a second ago. My story is a little long. I have been separated from my husband for 2 years. He has battled pill addiction for several years. We had family issues. We had issues financially and in the bedroom as well. I have stepped out on my marriage. That's another story as well. When he lost his job due to the absences because of the pills and depression, I decided I had had enough of the talking about what needed to happen. I like that, okay? She said, fuck the talking. I want to see. All right? I literally left my home that I was buying and moved myself and 2 children into a rental home. After I left, I hoped that he would immediately snap into it and get better or want to get better. Instead, we have a mortgage. Instead, we have spent the last 2 years without any resolution. I allowed him to move into my old property last year. He was going to pay the mortgage and get my loan modified and forgiven. He paid $400 out of the 5 months he was there. He couldn't keep the lights on. It just turned into a nightmare. He lost his job and eventually just moved out of the house, okay? Which is sitting to this day. I filed bankruptcy because I had borrowed money to get the loan forgiveness and it became too much. He continues to ask if we can work on our marriage for our son. He says I'm basically keeping him away from our son because I won't let him live with me and he lives 45 minutes away. And my son does not like where his dad lives, okay? He says I would do better. He says he would do better if he lived with us and he would help with the bills. I find that hard to believe. I've been dating. Last October, I definitely wanted to stay away from him because I got caught up in the Libra lies. Anywho, that lasted no time and moving on. The person I'm seeing now is not looking for anything serious and knows I'm separated. It works as I can't give 100% of me at this time. With all that being said, Tasha, should I give my soon-to-be ex a chance? Sorry, excuse me. God damn. Hell, should he give me a chance? I'm not sure about him or if I could stay faithful. I would not want to get back together with that doubt. P.S. Don't think I'm crazy. I have 2 other stories. Thanks, Samil. Okay, so that was pretty deep. But in this situation, hit the wine glass. Let me get some water. See what y'all talking about over here in the comments. Let me see. Y'all having a good time? I hope so. Okay. Now, somebody said Teddy watch porn. Stay out of Teddy business. Teddy grown. Shit, he drinking every damn thing. Now, somebody said she needs to go to therapy for enablers. Yeah. But in this situation, I'm happy to see that there is a woman, and there's a lot of women out here. There's a lot, okay? I'm just saying, within the past 2 happy hours I've done, that this woman honestly has her shit together. And she's taken the initiative to leave, but I saw something in her email that's keeping her from making the decision of just cutting ties. And that's because they have a son. Now, she said something that he told her that really caught me off guard. The rest of the shit, she's handling her business. I can't even argue with her on that. But it's hard when somebody is suffering from addiction and you care for this person. You understand that it's the addiction, okay? It's really not them. It's the addiction. It's the drug that they're on that's causing them to make those kind of decisions. And once they get clean, you know that they're going to be back to their regular selves, okay? Partially, not all the way, because they're still always going to be an addict, because at any moment they can pick it up. I have a lot of drug addicts in my family, and it's one of the hardest things to kind of just cut ties from. It's because their family, no, I'm not buying them crack. I'm not giving them damn money to buy crack. But, you know, if they say they're hungry and they need a place to stay, as long as they ain't stealing your shit, you know what I'm saying, they can stay. And so she's done that. She's done all that she has, but I know it's just signing on that dotted line because he says, and this is what she said, he said, He says, I'm basically keeping him away from our son because I won't let him live with me, and he lives 45 minutes away. And my son does not like where his dad lives. He says he would do better if he lived with us, and he would help with the bills. Okay, that right there said a lot. First of all, I don't care if you're addicted to any type of drug or not, or you're just a deadbeat dad, or you're just fucking somebody who just ain't got their shit together. Nobody is gonna blame you, the parents, okay, somebody that they're with, for keeping their child away from them just because they live 45 minutes away. You're not the one on drugs. You have a child that you have to raise. You have to provide a stable environment for your child and don't want him being around no goddamn crackheads, okay? You don't want to give your son $20, then his dad go and take it and buy a pill. I know he probably addicted to Percocets and shit, all them damn pain pills, fentanyl, all that shit, okay? Now, that is not your responsibility to help him get on his feet, okay? You've done all that you can do by letting him live in the house, by letting him prove himself worthy, whether he lives with you or not. It's not going to help his situation anymore, frankly, because he doesn't have it in him, okay? Now, I know this is a situation where it's like, Tasha, what should I do? I want to give him another chance, or should he give me another chance? I think this relationship is completely over. And honestly, the only thing that you guys can do is co-parent as much as you can and as much as he can be around, okay? Nobody's asking him to live 45 minutes away but him, because he does not have his shit together and he would rather take the rent money and go buy pills, okay? Addiction is serious. And to be honest with you, the only way that he would be able to even see my son, if I had a son with him, he would have to go to therapy. He would have to go to rehab, and he would have to stay clean for quite some time and let me see that he's clean before I allow my child to have a relationship with him, because I don't want my child picking up no addictive behaviors and checking out of life just because life ain't going the way that they feel they should go, that they feel life should go. And so when life ain't going right, let me just go ahead and just try to take my mind off of life. And that's when you have people that become addicted to these substances and shit. So I'm not a therapist in that area. I just personally think that he needs help, and you need some type of therapy too to help you to make this decision, because if not, you're going to feel guilty like you did something, but you're not the one taking the drugs. You're enabling him, yes, but just because he lives 45, that ain't your goddamn responsibility where he lives. Shit, he can live 6 hours away. He can live across motherfucking country. As long as his ass has a job, he can get a plane ticket and come see his son. You're not doing anything. He is. He ruined his family. Now, I'm not saying everything that you've done was perfect, but you have to look at the situation for what it is, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Whether you let him back in the house or not, it's not going to help him with his addiction, okay? The only person that can help him with his addiction is him. The only person that can help him financially is him, okay? So keep your son away until he gets help. Now, when he proves to you that he's gotten help, then I would start letting him see our child maybe once a week for like 4 hours. Then I would gauge it, because you don't want your son being around that type of environment, especially if you're working very hard to make sure that your son doesn't have to grow up around shit like that. So that's what I would do if I were you, and I honestly wish you the best in making this decision. But get you a therapist. Even if you got to pay for the therapist for 6 weeks to kind of help you to sign the papers, they'll help you realize why it is that you're not letting go, so that you can make the right decision. I highly recommend therapists, okay? Hit the wine glass. Let me see what the hell y'all talking about real quick. Teddy the Dealer Supply Kit. Oh. Yep, supervised visitations. You're getting a lot of great advice here in the comments. The winos. The winos ain't stupid at all. Just because we drank and we cuss don't mean we stupid. Shit. We just don't give a fuck. Now, somebody said these stories make me have anxiety. Why? Why they make you have anxiety? It's just shit that we go through, okay? The only reason you have anxiety, let me talk about fear for a second. Let me just talk about fear, and then I'm gonna end this video, because I think a lot of people, because, you know, I get so many emails. Oh, bitch, I'm going to kill you. Bitch, I'm going to find out where you at. I'm going to do this to your daughter. That shit don't fucking bother me. When I hear other people's problems, it doesn't bother me. You know why? Fear is just lack of understanding. You don't fear shit when you understand the problem. And I tell my daughter this. My daughter's like, oh, I'm scared. I'm like, why are you scared? Oh, I don't know why I'm scared. Well, that's the problem. If you don't understand why you're afraid, then you need to figure out why you're afraid. Figure out what's making you afraid. Understand what's making you afraid. And I guarantee you, you're not going to be afraid anymore. It's like people being afraid of death. I don't understand why people are afraid of death, and it's a natural part of life. Everything around us dies. It's a natural part of life. But when you understand that the time that you're given here is for a selected amount of time for you to do what the fuck you got to do, okay, whatever your soul came here to do, then you need to do it. But a lot of people feel trapped, and they feel like, oh, I can't do this. I don't understand it. I'm afraid. Oh, my God, why is this happening? That's the question. Why is it happening? When you understand the why, you will not have any fear. It's just like having a fear of flying. Do you know how many planes are in the air at one time? I get this so much. I have people that have never been on a motherfucking plane, okay? Motherfucking plane. Now I get it. Some people have phobias. That's different. I'm talking about fear, meaning you understand how planes work. You understanding that out of 30 or 40,000 planes in the air at a time, you can just look at the air radar. You can just look at the air damn tracker and find out how many goddamn planes in the air at a time. Finding out that when you fly from Atlanta to Vegas, this goddamn flight leave every day at the same time, okay? Fear, when you find out what planes, how they're made, what are the issues when they come down? Planes have 4 to 2 engines, okay? So if one goddamn engine go down, you got to back up to get you on the goddamn ground, okay? So, yes, shit happens, I get it, but how rare does that happen? Why would you not allow yourself to live the best life because of fear? And that's how you know fear has done its job, okay? Fear has done exactly what it wants to do. Keep your ass from being better. Keep your ass from being greater. Keep your ass from understanding shit that, honestly, all you got to do is read up on, study, ask some questions, talk to the goddamn air stewardess who fly hours at a time. They fly the same goddamn flight all day. And you would understand that this is just something that's a part of life. Either you want to make the choice to do it or you don't. But once you understand something, the more you take it in, the more you come one with it spiritually, and you get in vibration with what it is that you're afraid of, you've now conquered that fear because you understand it. And when you understand something, nothing can ever suppress you or keep you from reaching your maximum potential, okay? So I don't understand why people are saying, this shit is giving me anxiety. Why do you have anxiety? What is it that you're afraid of? What is it that this fear is keeping you from getting to know and keeping your ass in bondage? For what? For what? Nobody really never knows. Nobody never knows. Okay, so now I gotta go. People talk about, Tasha, aren't you afraid? I got my mama calling me all day. These people saying they're going to do this. Fuck. Listen, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. This is my life. And anything that I love is not, nobody's going to be able to ever come and put any type of thought process in me, okay, to make me change. I don't give a fuck how many times they send death threats. I'm not shutting down this channel. I'm not stopping. I'm not going to stop doing what it is that I love to do for the simple fact that somebody else is afraid or other people are afraid. That's your own personal issue. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's why I log on to this channel every other goddamn day, okay? So, Teddy! Right, Teddy? Right. Now, before I go, I hope you guys enjoy happy hour, please. Please, if you want to be a part of happy hour, please send me an email, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, or leave me a message if you want to be recorded and I give you advice live on the show. Nobody needs to know who you are. I will distort your voice. Please leave me, leave me an email. Damn, I'm fucked up. Leave me a voicemail at 404-382-8865, okay? And somebody will get right back with you, I promise. Please pray for my city, Panama City. I will be putting up the GoFundMe as well as the Amazon link and everything else that we have, the clothing drives. So anybody that's in Atlanta can bring clothes to a centralized location, and we're gonna put it on 18-wheelers and take it down to Panama City. All the help you can do, even if you can't help monetary, finance, whatever, with money, Look at me, I'm fucked up. I'm like, goddamn. Monetary, whatever. Okay, even if you can't help by giving money, please, we encourage you to give what you don't use in your house. Non-perishable foods, every single thing. Clothes, shit that you just don't wear no more. Please, 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 I will leave all that information in the links below this video in the description box after this live is over. I will post it to my website. I will also post it to all my social media platforms, okay? So, for those of y'all that have questions about expanding your wine tasting palette, I am personally partnered with the Tasting Room, okay? And for $9.95, they're going to ask you 3 simple questions about what you like in your foods, and from that they're going to curate 6 different bottles of wine catered specifically to your tasting profile, all for $9.95. Okay, this is an amazing deal. I personally have a membership now. With that being said, for $9.95, this gets you the starter kit so they'll know what kind of wines you like. Now, if you don't like this, please cancel within 30 days because I don't want you paying for a membership that you don't want, okay? But I highly recommend it because wine is going to come directly to your door for a small fee every single month, okay? All right, for those of y'all that are wondering what I was drinking tonight, I am drinking the Z4 Sangiovese, okay? I think I paid around $7 for this wine, if I'm not mistaken, okay? Now, in this wine, you honestly taste soft tannins, meaning it's not as, like, quenching, you know what I'm saying, on the palate, and it tastes like soft cherries. And it honestly complements anything from lamb to fish because Sangioveses are kind of soft. So they're not like overpowering. They're not too rough. So if you're eating a tuna salad or something, or just a regular walnut and cranberry salad, which sounds very good, by the way. I may go have one tonight. I got some walnuts and cranberries in my refrigerator and some romaine lettuce. So I may go make me one with this to finish up this wine because I ain't letting this wine go to waste, okay? And if you want to try this wine, honestly, I highly recommend that you get it. Try it with any single dish that you have because, like I said, it is softer. It tastes like just soft cherries, so it adds just a fruit flavor to your food of selection. Goddamn, I'm fucked up. But it feels good, though. It feels good. It feels good. Thank you, Lene839. She says, love you, Tasha. At first, I thought you was just drunk going on rants, but I keep watching, then eventually subscribe. Shout out to all the new subscribers, okay? Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Y'all need to come do the research for yourself. Try it. If you try me, you like it, please subscribe. If you don't, still cuss my ass out because they still do it anyway. They claim they don't unsubscribe, but yet they still trolling, still cussing my ass out, still paying us, okay? Now, but I will leave this link, this wine below so that you can purchase it for yourself. There is a link that I am, by a company that I am affiliated with, okay? Look at me, all over the goddamn place. I'm really fucked up now, okay? Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK. Please follow me on my new Instagram at The Wine Blogger Lady. That link is in the description box. I will also put it in the comment section as well after this live. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. I had fun with y'all tonight, okay? Now I gotta go. Don't forget to watch the Ariana video. Look at me spitting and shit. Don't forget to watch the Ariana Grande video and Pete Davidson. I just dropped that one this morning. And I will see y'all tomorrow with another video, okay? Now I got